Hello and welcome to Food for Thought. Mark Lockridge here, the pastor of New Life Fellowship in Letterkenny and Milford Reformed Presbyterian Church. It's good to have you with us. I've been thinking a bit about salt recently, as has my wife. She's been reading a beast of a book entitled Salt, Acid, Fat and Heat. And then she followed that up with a book on our senses, Life in 5 Senses. So we get these periodic nuggets of wisdom. Did you know that salt is the only rock that we eat? Or that salt is a universal flavour enhancer that lifts sweetness, deepens umami, I didn't even know that was a thing, and masks bitterness. Salt should be added apparently to homemade chicken stock until it, quote, sings. I love the taste of salt in things. It's a tremendous flavour enhancer, and sometimes it's as if your body just needs a bit of a salt kick. Salt's essential to survival, and it's essential for nerve and muscle function. It helps regulate fluids in the body and plays an important part in controlling blood pressure and volume. We can't survive without it, and when we lose too much through exercise, we need to replenish it. But imagine that you come to add salt to your meal or as a key ingredient to a dish, and whatever comes out of the salt cellar certainly isn't salt. Or imagine you're taking salt tablets to replace salts lost via sweat in some sort of endurance event, and the tablets turn out to be sickly sweet and anything but salt. Salt that loses its saltiness is useless and even dangerous. Jesus said the same in Matthew 5:13. He was speaking to his followers and he said, "You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything, except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot." What did he mean by that? Quite simply that his followers are meant to be different. They're meant to stand out in society, rather than fit in with the values of that age. That means that in every era, in every society, people who stand for what the Bible stands for will stand out. They won't fit in. And yet, like salt, it is in being different that we are essential to the health and well-being of individuals and society. So what happens when Christians accommodate and lose their saltiness? They become sickly sweet, saccharine, dangerous to the health of society. Secular historian Tom Holland traces the distinctive nature of Western society to the impact of a Christianity that refused to fit in, but stood up for what it believed in. We lose that when Christians accommodate themselves to the particular flavours of each age. Rather, we are hold on to the distinctiveness of the Bible's teaching in every area, even if it does seem salty at times. It's for the good of society. Failure to do so, Jesus says, renders us fit only for the rubbish heap. So, find those Christians who seek to stand out. They might be an acquired taste, but they will be good for you. And be one of those Christians who stands out rather than fits in. I came across a quote recently from a former transgender activist. She said, "When people get tired of the lies, they don't turn to the people that lie to them. They turn to the people that told them the truth, even when they didn't want to hear it." That's the value of remaining salty. Thanks for listening. And if you want to get in touch, drop me an email, mark@newlifefellowship.ie. Have a great week.